somewhere's in the Fraser Canyon, North Bend, and the Hadlatch area. And we haven't been in here before, so we're gonna have to navigate this road system here. Kinda late at night. Don't have a whole lot of info. A couple of bits and pieces here and there. And a map book, of course, and a GPS. So, I'm not sure what to expect. Probably gonna drive another hour or so. Maybe less, hopefully. Okay, we just stopped here on the trail. I mean, it's got its bad spots, but it's not terrible. But we're just trying to get a GPS coordinate here now to see where we are on the map. Guess we're pretty well driving around blindly now. Once we figure out where we are, we'll decide if we try to push on or not, or turn back. So it is a bit of a guessing game here. I think we're on the right track. Possibly.
I'm thinking we're going to the other place.
So, yeah, pretty tight in here, but whoa, that's a good hole. So we'll have to reassess here in a little bit, but I think that's probably as far. Well, this probably continues on. I think the little lake camping site is probably a little further back. Hopefully I didn't take any body damage or lose anything off the roof. There's some pretty heavy thumps on the panel. Pretty tight. Another drop in here. Should be alright. So at this point I don't think we have a choice but to turn around. There's a creek here at the bottom, which is, it's fine. But man, it's just punishing, and like I'm gonna start losing parts on the Jeep here, so you can't even get a quad through this. So I'm gonna try to attempt to turn around here. It's gonna be super tight, probably an 18-point turn. Did a walk around, and the damage I could see wasn't really I didn't really see any body damage. Man, just from going through so much brush, there is so many spiders. Yep. Oh, there was so many hanging here a minute ago. Oh, here's another one. And there's another one. There's so much brush I picked up. So, it looks like another spider. Yep, they're everywhere. There's hundreds of them. These are weird. There's lots of these ones. So, yeah, I didn't really see any body damage. It's just really messy. The only thing I did lose was my shovel. It's actually ripped. The mounts got ripped off completely here. So that's too bad. So the mounts aren't even usable. I'll have to get new ones. And the shovel's gone. We will go for a walk tomorrow. Yep. Lots of stuff everywhere. Well. Yeah, those. Oh, what is that? Do. Man, this thing's just crawling. It's disgusting. What is that? Oh yeah, this one's nice. Willy. Ew. What's that? Some more bugs. Oh, what's this? Another spider. Wonder what's all inside. Because the windows are open sometimes. What's going on over there?
Still vaping?
Yep.
You could play. You could be in the water.
I'm just proofing some yeast here. And maybe I'll make a no-knead bread today. Don't think we'll be doing much hiking here. So, gonna be hanging out in the kitchen and doing some cooking. Good girl. Very attractive.
Oh, plot place.
You're like one of the Surrey girls.
She's sticking out that chip.
Savannah, what's wrong with you?
Savannah.
Oh, nice. So, not completely unexpected. It started raining. Clouds kind of been thickening up. Didn't take too long to really set up my awning, if you that's what you call it. It is a tarp I've just got some decent poles with and made new holes so the poles match up with the roof line a little bit so you can get it fairly taut. Once I had it staked down properly to where I wanted it, the rain had stopped completely. That's all right. So we'll just carry on with nothing. We're gonna do nothing except do camp stuff. Oh, Monica's doing dishes.
Camp life.
That's camp stuff, I guess. But yeah, it's been pretty relaxing. Well, I'm still seasoning the Dutch oven, but it's been working pretty good. So we were thinking of rehiking that road from last night to see if we can get to the other chain of lakes, but maybe not. Weather is not great anyways. It'll probably be about 4 kilometers each way through brush. Bug brush, that is. Actually, most of the brush is mowed down. Man, the Jeep just kind of demolished the trail, but I didn't see any body damage this morning either, so. Besides the shovel that was ripped off and the mount for it.
Where is she?
We brought the chairs down to the lake. And I'm gonna have a beer. And do nothing. No knead bread I made this morning. So it's a sloppy dough. This is fairly hot. It's gonna be a trial. And we're just gonna put this in. I might drop it on the fire, maybe not. But it's gonna go in here pretty well as is. And that is that.
Go, Brett, go!
Go, Brad, go. I'll see you in an hour. And that's that. We'll seal it up and let it do its thing. What's going on here? We got some raw food.
Yes, so experimenting with camping and raw food. So we've got their beef blend in here with some kibble.
Some veggies.
The last of the veggies. Oh, a fly.
Oh, the flies, okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I got the fly.
Don't flick it down there.
And this is Reno's, so Reno gets more.
Oh, of course.
Missy.
We know the dick, which is right here.
Missy needs less.
You guys are gonna stay until you're told you can eat. Or you stay.
Stay. No, Savannah, that's gonna be for you. Reno?
Savannah, your food's here. Here you go. Let's go for the raw first.
Yep.
The veggies last, just like kids.
Pretty soon.
Right now I'm making bread. If it's edible, that'll be the question. We'll find out in about an hour. Got plenty of heat on top, which I'd probably want more on top than on the bottom. Bit of an experiment here, see how this is gonna work. I've made it at home quite a few times. But controlling heat here with just fuel source and spacing. It's been about 30 minutes. I just want to have a little peek to see if we got this burnt or not, or what. Oh, looking okay. So that's looking proper. And hopefully it's not burnt. No, just a tiny touch there. Weight, well, it's got a little bit of weight to it because it is a no knead, so it's a bit more moist. So I'm just gonna let it sit here a little bit and dry out a little bit more. And that's that. Success, so it looks. We'll taste it later.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Mr. Ant. There goes the dogs, Mr. Chipmunk. Making more dough. This one is gonna be an naan bread because we're having butter chicken tonight. So I'm just gonna get this worked in best as I can, and then I gotta hand knead it, let it rise.
Did you put the yogurt in it yet?
Not yet. It's coming up. A bit more flour, and we're good to go.
We really rough it when we camp, eh?
Yep.
It's a bad thing to do.
Yep.
It's hard life.
Practice at home, live in the woods. All right, done. All right, this bread has cooled off a little bit. Let's do. Oh, this knife is not too sharp. Let's see what we got. That sounds good. Gonna need a bread knife. Gonna need a bread knife. Okay. So it's not raw inside, and get some air pockets. Let's get a real slice going here.
That's a big slice.
That's a good slice. You try it. Oh.
That's some good crust.
That's surprisingly good. I didn't think it was quite going to turn out, but not bad. We're just commenting on the nothingness. Just the birds, the water, the wind, the fire. A little bit of a bubbling noise from the stove. That's it. No neighbors, no cars, no traffic, no phone calls, no internet. Yay! Everybody needs a bunch of this. Look at the dogs. The robins. There's a ducky out there at the grass island. She's got some babies. And she's been fishing for them. Diving in the water. Getting some food for the little chicks.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm getting the naan breads now, so it's... You kind of need a rolling pin, because you need them thin, because they actually puff up pretty good. But I don't have a rolling pin, but I was just thinking, the place I work, Purfors Collision, which is a very good shop, I'm telling you right now, the bottle is very level, so this actually makes for a pretty good rolling pin. So we can just go ahead and, as long as you have a Purfors water bottle with you, you can do all your baking in the woods, and you're gonna get perfect naan bread, no problem. All right, there you go. Look at that. It's happening. Hey, Simran, good job. Good choice.
Yeah, because we're having butter chicken.
Oh yeah. So I'm doing naan bread in a Dutch oven. It's got the proper bubbles in it. Looking good. Could be just a bit hotter, but it's getting there. Better than store-bought, for sure. And over here, I've got a couple made already, keeping warm. Oh yeah. Look at those air pockets, nice and steamy hot. Perfect. What's going on? Is that edible?
It's so yummy.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm. So yummy. Spicy.
Beat store-bought stuff. Well, the sauce is store-bought,
Sauce is store-bought,
but
it's a
fresh
good one.
naan bread over an open fire with a cast iron. That's next best to a brick oven, I guess. So Monica kicked up the fire since all the cooking's done and the baking and whatever else we're doing. And look at this jackass thing. Yep, Reno the Dick. He's not laying on the ground. Actually,
Even though he has access to the tent where Savannah is.
he's actually climbed up on Monica's camping chair and decided this makes actually a pretty good perch.
He's a big baby.
He's a big baby, all right. I'm gonna throw him in the lake. Wake him up.
He's my baby.
Be a challenge. Come on.
Oh, a little bit more stuck this time than last time.
Yeah, I had it right in the center last time. So I managed to get it out of there without breaking. All right. We've just left the campsite and put the Jeep back into 4 high, 2 high. Don't need 4-wheel drive anymore, which didn't work. This linkage, this is slopping around. It doesn't engage. I can't disengage 4-wheel drive. So underneath, it looks like the cable got ripped out of its mounting, probably from all the alder.
Stupid alder.
Let's have a look. Oh shit, hot exhaust. Hopefully it'll be an easy fix. It looks like it's come out of this mount somehow. Whoops. It's come out of this mount somehow. I just gotta figure out how that is supposed to stay. Last known gear was 4 low, so I think I'll return it to 4 low and then see if I can engage the coupler again. Looks like the trail fix worked. Something broke on the coupler on the connection there. I've got a little lock ring that fell out. I think there's another piece missing, but I've got it into 2-wheel drive, thank God, because it was stuck. The transfer case ended up getting stuck in neutral. It would not budge. So I had no gears, but it's good. Looks like we'll have 2-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive only at this point, so we can drive home. I'll take care of the rest after. So now we are at the spot we wanted to stay the first night. It's just, they're just like a half a kilometer apart, if that. We were just staying down lake a little bit. So this spot's okay too. Lots of flat areas. Well, I don't have to wash the Jeep down. That should be it.